Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We are live as of right now with on the phone. I don't know if you can see that, but let me tell you the number 1703 54.
This call may be recorded or monitored for quality assurance, investigative or other purposes. Please press 1 for English, 2 for Spanish.
Pressing 1.
If this call is in regard to a chemical or explosive precursor threat, press 1. For a biological threat, press 2. For a radiological or nuclear threat, press 3. For a threat to critical infrastructure, press 4. If you are unsure of the classification of the threat, press 9. To repeat this menu,
We're going to press 9.
Your expected wait time is less than a minute.
Less than a minute wait. Perfect.
Your call is very important and will be answered in the order it was received.
That sounds like DoorDash, honestly. Their hold music is the same as DoorDash. That's hilarious. This is the Department of Defense. That is hilarious. Now, if you guys are wondering why I'm calling this number, is because I got a tip that they are airdropping the supplies in Gaza into the ocean, preventing the locals in Gaza from getting the actual supplies. I find that disgusting, and I am not going to stop calling until I get someone on this phone right here that is in charge of those airdrops. I will not stop. And we are not going off live until that happens. I don't care how long this is going to be. We are going to speak to someone about this that is in charge of this. Stay tuned. I got my vape. I got a bottle right in front. I got my weed. We're all set for a long stay. It is 8:18 in Toronto right now. If I'm burpy or if I throw up, I apologize. I blame this. I know one of my subscribers bought me this. I very much am thankful for it. Just a little tip. Pizza does require pineapple, especially when you have meat. And to all those people that would say, oh, pineapple you don't put on pizza, I'll say this right now, you absolutely do, because pineapple is an antacid that will not cause the heartburn after you eat it. Sorry, but yeah. Oh my God. Like, it's burning all up right here. Like, all right here. It's just like on fire right now. It just hurts. But I am grateful for the food. It's just, ooh, it hurts. And they're recording me right now, just so you know. We're being double recorded here. So that's probably why it's taking longer than less than a minute, as they previously said, because they're like, oh, well, we don't know what, we don't know how to handle this guy. But it's popper time. We are going on 5 minutes already, and we are still on hold.
Thank you for calling. Your call is very important to us and will be answered in the order it was received.
I really find this hilarious. Like, can all the DoorDash people, can you all agree that this is the same hold song that you listen to while you're talking with your dispatcher? Oh my god. Similarities. I wonder if there's like a service. Like you pay a company for a certain type of music on your phone line for holds or wait queues. I wonder if that's actually a thing. If you're all wondering why I'm not using my Bose earphones, it creates an echo when I try to do phone calls and videos. So that's why I'm like, yeah, we're not going to use the headphones today. But while we're waiting, let's see. Let's see if I can pull up that video. Share screen. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Good. So let me see if I can pull up that video. You might channel. Yeah, I think it'll be in history. Here it is. Like, look what this kid's saying. Like, straight up. Let's see if I can rewind this. Yeah. There we go. Okay. They're humiliating us, this kid's saying. They're throwing the aid into the sea. We live in Tel Aviv. I think I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Which I'm thinking is like way the fuck over there, right? But in the sea, like, we're stray dogs. That is not humanitarian aid. That is a slap in the face. Like, they are slapping that child in the face. I just want to get a meal for my younger siblings. He's just wanting to get food. There is no food in this war zone.
Thank you for calling. Your call is very important to us and will be answered in the order it was received.
My younger siblings who are crying because they are starving. Okay? This is what the government doesn't understand. And this is why I personally find profiteering off of a national right of food should technically be criminal. Because let me tell you why. Okay? So when you profit off food, you create this type of scenario where a person or a human being is now starving because they are wanting to follow the rules, don't want to break the rules, but yet are forced to either starve or be imprisoned. That's no life. That's not human. I swear I got nothing. I swear I got nothing. Why don't they ensure aid for the poor family? For actually, I do not want to release that information, and I would like to actually speak to someone in charge.
Hold on, sir.
I am in control of this conversation, ma'am. I would like to speak to someone in charge of the humanitarian aid drops in Gaza. I want to speak to someone in charge of the humanitarian aid drops in Gaza.
Sir, if you continue to talk over me, I will terminate the call for non-cooperation. You can decline this information, but I do have mandatory questions I need to ask. Are you declining to provide your first and last name?
I am not releasing any information as part of my Fourth Amendment.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you can decline, but I do have mandatory questions I need to ask. Are you going to provide a date of birth?
I declined to answer any personal information.
Okay. Are you willing to provide a phone number?
The number, the only reason I'm calling is to contact someone in charge of humanitarian aid in Gaza. That is the only reason for the call. I will call the Pentagon again.
Sir, if you continue to talk over me, I will terminate the call.
I do not care.
Are you willing to provide a phone number?
I am wanting to talk to someone in charge of the humanitarian aid resources in Gaza.
Phone number. If you do not provide a phone number, if anyone has questions about what you're reporting, they would be unable to reach out to you because you did not.
I am not. I am clearly investigating war crimes of the United States military. I will call back. I will call back. I will call back. All right, so that is the first time right now it looks like that we have had a termination of the call. We will call them back right now. Let me just update the sharing of this so you can actually understand what video I am referring to. Here we go. So this is the child that we are referring to, people. It is a crime that this child is dealing with so much heartache, and I'm sorry for my hair. It is a mess. I am aware. But we're going to call them back right now because it is unacceptable that this child is fighting when it is not right. It is not right. I will keep calling. Like, look at this poor child.
Department of Defense Operator Services.
زلونا بالبطلات رمونا على البحر.
Yes, I need to speak to someone in charge of the humanitarian aid drops in Gaza. Are you there? Man, we are live right now on YouTube. Are you there? Are you willing to respond to me, please? So they are not responding to me again. I think she might have put me on hold or something. But let me see if you can see this here. But the line is still active. So we're going to keep this line going until someone is willing to speak to us about this travesty. Let's keep watching this, yeah? What? Whoa, what? They are humiliating us. They're throwing aid into the sea. What? Like, this is what happens when you push a person too far. I just want to get a meal for my younger siblings. الاخوات الصغار اللي بيصرخوا لي قاعد جعان because they're والله ولا حاجه ما اخذت اقسم بالله ولا حاجه ما اخذت ليش ما يامنون ويودون العائلات الفقيره They're not ensuring the aid for the people of Gaza. اللي جوزها ارمله لما تروح تجري who are going to get their children food. اولادها الصغار الاطفال small children مش راضيين ياكلوا who have nothing to eat. جعانين. We are starving. مش ملاقيين ياكلوا كمان. They can't find food either. This is unacceptable. Let me get comfy here because we're going to be here for a while. I don't give a shit. I'm actually going to lock the door downstairs. Give me a minute. So we got transferred when I was away to a number that does not accept messages. And once again, the line was disconnected. We're going to call it. Well, they are not going to block me. They are not going to block me. Again. Yes, Operator 8. I need you to transfer me to someone that is in charge of the humanitarian aid in Gaza. So we are now being told to hold on again. We will continue to hold until someone talks to us about this. Trust me, they haven't seen the fury of a Canadian. They're about to. Oh, tell you that really does help the nausea. Whoever says weed doesn't help nausea is lying to you. So we're still on hold. You know what? Let's go live on Facebook too. Looks like the line got disconnected again. No matter. We will redial.
You have reached the Department of Defense Operator Services.
Yes, I need to transfer me to the person in charge of the humanitarian aid drops in Gaza. Or Operation Control. God. I can't believe I have to. Oh. Ow. That hurt in all the wrong places. Oh shit. Can't see. There you go. Ugh. We are not stopping. Let's get the plug. Super fast charger. Super fast charge cord. We are now plugged in. Oh my God, it burns. Oh, and answering text. Oh. So we are still on hold, 5 minutes in. We're going to go live on Facebook on the cellular phone.
It's lazy for
Oh.
digital antenna owners don't want you to see that.
They don't want to talk to me tonight. We will call tomorrow, and we will be live for that.
Hello. Thank you for calling the FBI. To continue this call in English.
And now they sent me over to the FBI again.
For any further information, press 3.
All right.
This is not a time. Thank you for contacting us. To speak with a trained crisis counselor, hang up and dial or text 988 for free, 24/7 confidential support. Press 1 to repeat this message or press 2 to be redirected to the main menu. In a few moments, you will be connected to an operator. This call will be recorded for quality assurance, investigative, or other purposes. If you do not wish to be recorded, please press 1 to receive details on how to report electronically on this. To submit a tip online, go to tips.fbi.gov.t as in Tango, I as in India, P as in Papa, S as in Sierra.fbi.gov.
All right. Well, they don't want to talk to me tonight, and I think that whoever is in charge is not there. So we're gonna call it a night, and we'll see you tomorrow.